Um, I was gonna say. I wonder if that's a trap. All right, welcome, welcome, welcome. So I decided to go back and re-record the battle at the end, and which meant I had to go a ways back because I had recorded three episodes at once. But while heading back to do that, I accidentally came across this area that I'd completely forgotten about, and it's at my best. Anyways, so if you remember in the last video, there was like one area where, for a brief shiny moment, it looked like I had a clue what I was doing in this game. I actually snuck by people. I was patient. It was glorious. This time it didn't go so well. Uh, First attempt, I fell through a trap door, fell to my death. Second attempt, I don't even know what happened. I was almost to an exit, and then I happened to bring up my map and realize that I had just done a big circle around the center of the map, and then because there's like a big rock or something in the middle of it, they have to go one side or the other. So I just done a big loop around that, and then while trying to figure out where to go, I got spotted, and so I just stood up and said, "Screw this," and ran. And going straight up would have been where I needed to go for. Be easier to go that way. Uh, for getting to the battle at the end, and I accidentally went to the right and saw this building. I said, "Oh yeah, I remember that." So when I actually get to the battle at the end, there'll probably be some cuts here and there, because that battle is going to take me like an hour. Two reasons why I want to redo it. First of all, um, since I recorded three episodes at the same time, by the time I actually got to the battle at the end, I wasn't really talking, so it was just long stretches of silence, which some people would probably enjoy. And the other problem was, so I just trained him to kill him, because on most of the bosses in this game, that's how you get the special camouflage for them. You have to defeat them with tranquilizers only. But with the end, instead you have to like sneak up on him and like hold him up, which is not the easiest thing to do. I goofed around in here a tiny bit, so I know where I'm going. Uh, I trained a guy. They saw him go down. So I tranked the other guy. It was a beautiful shot. Went inside. There was another guy there. Had it lined up perfectly. And as soon as I shot, he turned and I hit the wall behind him. And next thing I know, I have alarms going off. It's like, great. I don't know if there's really any. There's ammo in here. But I don't know if there's anything really important to go exploring in this house more. Hope they don't see me through the windows. Man. It's a really bad camouflage. Come on. Really? Whew. What was this?
What's wrong?
Oh, that's fine. Them waking him up shouldn't be an issue. Because he never saw me coming.
Huh? Those footsteps?
What? There's no way you heard. I was crawling. These guards are unnaturally good. If he peeks under here and I get caught, I'm going to be so mad.
No one here after all.
Yeah, there's no one here.
Who was that?
That was no one. Gotta be careful of all those windows. Okay, I want to check out that building over there. Which means I have to be careful of this guard up here. Is he still in there? Okay, we're doing good. Is there an opening down here? I didn't think there would be. Always worth checking. Alright, let's see what she has to say about some stuff.
You got some instant noodles, huh?
Instant noodles?
Uh-huh. It was invented in Japan just recently. Add some hot water and it's ready to eat. It's cheap and can be stored for a long time. And besides, it's delicious. It's like a miracle food.
Wow.
Speaking of which,
Yeah,
are you going to eat that?
I was planning on it, yeah.
Oh, all right.
Is there some reason I shouldn't?
No, that's not what I meant.
Then what did you mean?
I was just going to say that if you weren't going to eat it, you should bring it back to me. I've always wanted to try some.
Whatever.
I see you've caught a European rabbit. The European rabbit is said to have come from the Mediterranean region originally, but nowadays they're found all over the world. They've been used since ancient times as a source of food, so it might be worth catching them. Rabbits are known to eat their own excrement.
They eat their own...
That's right. It's called cecal feces. When the rabbit eats fiber, the fiber is fermented in the rabbit's appendix, or cecum, and turned into a nutritious substance full of vitamins. The rabbit excretes this substance and then eats it again to absorb the nutrients.
That's a neat trick. I think I'll give it a try.
Snake, rabbits and humans don't work the...
I'm just kidding. You really thought I was going to eat it?
A little, yeah.
Even I wouldn't do that.
I guess not.
But how did those seagull feces taste?
What?
I'm just kidding.
Oh. I see you caught yourself a Japanese flying squirrel. Japanese flying squirrels are non-venomous, and they shouldn't attack you. The head, front legs, hind legs, and tail of the Japanese flying squirrel are connected by a membrane of skin, which allows the squirrel to glide from tree to tree. It says here that if it catches a good wind, it can fly more than 100 yards.
Yeah, I had a hard time catching one.
So, aren't you going to ask me?
You know it. How does it taste?
Not sure.
Not sure.
The guy doesn't say anything about it.
Why not?
Gee, maybe it's because no one would ever think of eating a flying squirrel.
Then I must be the first one.
Maybe you are. I see you found a Yabloko Moloko.
What now?
Yabloko Moloko. It's a Russian name that roughly translates as milk apple. It's a type of star apple. The juice is thick and sweet, like milk, hence the name. And if you cut one in half lengthwise, you'll see a star-shaped ring radiating out from the center.
Hence the star apple.
Right. The star-shaped part has a gelatinous texture and is said to be especially tasty.
Sounds useful.
You're welcome.
For once.
Did you say something?
No, back to the mission.
Stuffed. Come on. All right, here we go. So all the bugs are apparently attracted to him.
Hello? Hello?
beg of you. Grant me the strength to take this final prey. Let me linger in this world just a little longer. I have already slept enough for one lifetime.
The ray of light from the heavens
Enough
implies
for
that
an
it's God's
eternity.
will that he shoot me.
You have my thanks.
Well, you're welcome.
I have to thank you.
Oh, well, now
for
you're
waking
welcome.
me.
Sorry, I stole someone else's things.
If you hadn't shown up, my sleep would have been eternal. Do you hear me, Snake? I am the end. I am here to send you to your ultimate fate. You'll make a fine quarry for my final hunt.
So his comment there about like if I hadn't shown up, it'd be his sleep would have been eternal or whatever he said.
I found that sniper you were talking about.
Oh,
That's the
that was
end.
I was
He's a
referring to
legend,
that in
known
a
as the
previous
father of
episode.
sniping.
I've got experience sniping
I don't
in
know if it
urban
would.
and marine environments.
Excuse me. I don't know if
What
it would
about the
matter right now
forest?
if I paused and saved it.
I see.
But
Well,
I know that
forest
right
is
before I
divided
got
into
to him,
3
if I had
areas,
saved
a
it and
river,
then
a
come back
plateau,
to
and a
the
clearing. He should be lying in
game
wait for you in one of those
a certain
places.
amount of time later,
like
he
this
would just
may take
die
a
of old
while.
age.
It'll be a test of endurance. Be careful, though. From what I've heard, the End has an almost supernatural knack for camouflaging himself.
So, whoever moves first loses. This guy's over 100 years old, though, so I should have the advantage in terms of stamina.
I wouldn't be so sure if I were you.
Why's that?
I've heard that his body is photosynthetic, like a plant.
What is
Yeah,
he,
my
some kind
first
of
battle
monster?
with him,
On top of that,
the initial
he
one
can
I
speak to the
recorded, I
forest,
got
too.
him really
So in
low
other
with
words, he knows it inside
tranks,
Uh-huh. But he doesn't
and
know
then
you. I'm sure you can beat him.
he
out. Don't
yelled
worry.
into the forest,
I intend to.
and you heard him start grunting, and his stamina just started increasing. It's like awesome. But then he started making really bad mistakes. See, I gotta. Where am I facing? Okay. There's a cabin up here that has a sniper rifle in it. If you just run, he'll spot you and peg you. Here's the way I need to go. But anyways, after he regenerated a lot of his stamina, he started making a mistake. Like I'd shoot him, and usually they were talking about there's like 3 separate areas. Usually, if you shoot him, he leaves the area, and like you can follow his footsteps. Oh, pretty sure it's him up there. Yeah, you can see him. Haha. Where usually you think, well, it's no way that he's starting this early. Oh, wait, that's where I need to. Oh, oi. That's where I want to be. Can I slide down there without hurting myself? One way to find out. Should be fine to run for a moment. I imagine he left the area. There we go. All right, let's go through my backpack. But yeah, he would often stay in the area. Grab that just in case. And or jeez, I'm not even thinking as I'm talking. He would leave the area but go to like the neighboring area. I'd follow his footsteps, and he'd almost always like take up a spot right near the entrance, which ended up making it. Actually, I'm gonna get rid of the thermals. Well, I know what I'm doing. I'm pretending that's what I'm doing. It does make it easy to follow his footprints. His body, I don't think he gives off much heat, so I don't think you see him. I don't remember for sure. But you see his footprint. Oh no. So yeah, I'd shoot him, follow his footprints as he went to the next area, and he would take up right near the entrance. And so I'd get another shot, and I ended up getting like 5 shots in a row like that. Got his stamina really low. All right. Let's see. I don't really like using this fluck turn or whatever. I kind of go back and forth on it. I was using it to get back to where I was. The Fears camo. Okay. Anyways, it makes me feel like I'm cheating because it's like it's too good. There are a couple times where other things are rated higher than it, but there's a lot of scenarios where it's higher than anything else, and not just like, oh, it's the best green, which would make sense. Like, oh yeah, it's a green camo. I'm in a green grassy area. This one's the best. No, it's the best green. It's the best brown. It's the best this and that. So, I don't know. I'm trying to avoid using it. I need to find him. I'll have to turn this up. All right, let's see. He might not be over here. We'll find out soon enough. Gotta dodge. Gotta dodge. There is one good part about not finding him right away. If I lose track of him long enough, he'll fall asleep. Okay, I know where I am. Oops, wrong button. Actually, I should make sure that one doesn't hit me also. Alright. Nice shot.
Pretty tasty.
Pretty tasty indeed.
This
There he is. So there's a few things in this battle. I mentioned earlier, if he waits on me way too long, he will eventually fall asleep.
good.
I wonder if he's a good shot. Anyways, yeah, he'll eventually, I need to dispose of that. He'll eventually fall asleep, but I can't just sit around and wait for him. Like, if I don't move at all, he'll sneak up on me.
You call yourself a son of the boss. What are you trying to do?
Get, oh, hi. Found him. How was he shooting me? There was a rock in the way. He just ran back the way he came. Alright, let's go in this way. Found him. You in headshots. Anyways, if you just sit around way too long, he'll sneak up on you and shoot you in the back of the head. He often does this when you're like, oh, jeez. Get up. Jeez, it already disappeared. Ah. I need to get up so I can get up behind him. Get up top, I mean. So all these areas have, like sniping areas, so there's almost like a balcony. Oh, geez, there he is. But yeah, if you sit there and start looking through like a scope to try to find him, or the directional mic, and just stare too long, eventually you'll just hear him say something really close by, and then the camera will pull back and it'll be behind you with a sniper rifle against the base of your skull. Well, fast forward for a second, I want to see how long it takes him to fall asleep. There we go. Alright. So to get his camouflage, I have to point a gun at his head 3 times. To get his rifle, I have to beat him with tranquilizers. That worked well.
Freeze. Huh? Where did you... I don't think so. Ah!
That exits the area. I don't want to go that way. But I'm going to have to start crawling now. He seems annoyed. Okay, he's recharging.
Mighty forest, lend me your strength.
My stomach's crawling.
Ready for some more.
Okay. We're just going to sit here and wait for you to fall asleep again.
This is the end. Freeze! Huh? How did you... Oh!
Alright. 2 down. I mess up in one way. You're supposed to just lightly hold it down so that way you can like kind of hold them up. Or rapidly hold them up multiple times. I don't know what I'm saying. I do know that I just need to do it one more time, then I can start tranking them like crazy. And this actually should be my time to shine because he's probably right near the entrance. I don't need to eat anything yet. See, this is where he's an idiot. He runs through a narrow corridor into a new area. And then he takes up right near the entrance facing the opposite direction.
Freeze! Huh?
I don't. I just felt like doing that. All right. Now hopefully I can take him down pretty quickly. I still gotta do it with the trank so I can get his rifle. But now I should also get his camouflage. Oh, see? He's right there. Pretty sure it's him. Yep. Well, if I sneak up on him again, I can get multiple hits. I don't remember if I've told this story, but I talked this battle up so much to a friend of mine. And I got him to it because I wanted him to experience it. He just ran through with a shotgun, just sprinting at the end, and yeah, I just say like, you're ruining it for me.
I've got a present for you.
There. Just gotta watch the edge. I don't want to accidentally stand up and then make noise.
Freeze.
Did I get him? Ah, it's so. Alright, please be an idiot and go right beside the entrance again. I gotta hurry up and do this before we can recharge. Dude, I just crouched down. What?
The binoculars and first-person
Are you
view
kidding me?
will prove you
What's the matter? I'm
I know exactly where you are. Ah, oops, I need to. I'm gonna blame that one on the Colonel. If he hadn't radioed me, I would have been fine. Alright. You can already see him. Alright. There we go. Oh, I did it. Oh. Now I should get your outfit and your fancy rifle. Earlier there was a conversation where they say he has no spotter, but I think
spirits of the forest.
I'll let him say his final.
I thank you. The
I
boss
thank a lot of people.
would be proud of you. The time has come for a younger generation to rise. I've been wandering for more than a century, and now my journey comes to a close. What a splendid way to end it all. I have no regrets. I can return to the Forum Allah.
Ridiculous. Anyways, at some point they say that he has no spotter, but I think that parrot of his actually works as a spotter. I think if you find it flying around and shoot it, it really annoys him. You gonna radio someone? Oh, okay. I'm gonna run around and get his rifle and his camouflage. And next episode, we shall explore and find the legendary ladder. Thank you for joining me. Hope you enjoyed it. Until next time, my dear friends. Until next time.